Your Local 2 Weather Authority forecast.
Well, good morning, meteorologist Chase Menendez here. We've got some clouds rolling into the viewing area from the southwest today, and that cloud cover is actually going to increase on through the day. We've got most of the cloud cover off to our south right now. The northern county is still seeing a little bit of that clear sky, but as we go on through the day, we'll actually start to see that cloud cover increase. It'll be a pretty cloudy day today. Now, across the country, we've got a cold front, and you can kind of see it outlined by all this rain activity going on across the entire country. It extends all the way from New York, all the way down into West Texas, and actually bisects part of our viewing area. You can see that on the radar. You can also see that in the temperatures right now. You can see it right here. We've got 50 degrees up here in Fort Worth and 71 degrees in Dallas. So that's really the extreme nature of that cold front. Now, temperatures also pretty warm across the country. You see, New York, it's still in the 50s. It's getting close to the new year, and they're still in the 50s. Billings about -6 degrees. It's very, very chilly out there. But that's pretty much more than what we expect by about this time. 38 degrees right now in Odessa, Midland, taking it back to the Permian Basin. We got 31 degrees in Seminole, 39 in Alpine, and 61 here in Dryden. So you can see where that cold front is actually set up across the Permian Basin. So as we go on through the day, we'll start to see dew points rise. We'll see those temperatures rise. About 29-degree dew points right now in Odessa, Midland, 19 in Hobbs. But as we go through the week, we're actually going to see those dew points increase on through the week. And as the air warms up, it's going to be able to hold more of that moisture in there. And so that's really going to be responsible for that. Other than that, though, wind speeds are going to be pretty calm, about 6 miles an hour in Odessa, Midland, and Carlsbad, about 7 over there in Hobbs. And we're going to see those wind speeds stay relatively benign, pretty calm on through the day. 6 miles an hour down to, 2-3 miles an hour like that. A little bit breezy, but nothing too serious. But we have been bouncing around the ALMANAC the past couple of days. Today, 68 degrees our forecast high. Normal, about 57 for this time of year. Our low at 38 is quite a bit above the low that we usually expect for this time of year. But that record 75 degrees may look pretty high compared to today. But tomorrow is actually going to be a lot warmer than it is today, and we actually have a chance to break a high temperature record on tomorrow, and I'll have more information on that in a second. But first, let's talk about this cold front going through the entire country, right? That's driven by this low pressure system off to our northeast. Now, as that ships off to the east, it's actually going to be pushed by this high pressure. Spinning clockwise, going to allow some of that moisture from the Gulf to filter into the Permian Basin. Going to give us some cloud cover, a couple of chances for rain later on this week. But for tomorrow, it's actually going to be pretty nice. Wednesday afternoon, looking pretty clear across the Permian Basin, not as cloudy as it is today. And after that, we're going to have a high pressure set up off to our north, and that's going to allow some of this cool mountain air to filter into the basin and drop our temperatures off quite a bit. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Again, 68 degrees is going to be the high today, 74 tomorrow. And if we overachieve a little bit, then we can break one of those high temperature records. And then that cold front is going to drop us off into the 50s for tomorrow with lows in the 39-degree range.